Excuse me, sorry, let me just manifest right past you. I felt like I needed to channel my inner spiritual auntie for this introduction because my normal aesthetic wouldn't cut it. Hi, I'm Brittany Edwards. This channel is a box of chocolates. You need to stop manifesting. I know, I'm sure you weren't expecting such a scandalous day today, but it has to be said. Manifesting is like the concept of KFC's chicken donut burger. Like, it's just delicious, but you really probably shouldn't be doing it. Like, it's really not good for you. Manifesting, that is. And you really probably shouldn't be eating it, but it is kind of delicious, I'm not gonna lie. I know no one has probably told you, but let me be the first to say, stop eating the donut chicken sandwich and manifesting. It is so unhealthy. Some of you are out here manifesting an ex that's clearly an ex for a reason. Or maybe you're even trying to manifest yourself out of a lesson that you're in again because you didn't learn it the last 3 times the universe tried to tell you. Some of you are out here trying to manifest someone out of a perfectly healthy, loving relationship and into your unresolved childhood trauma. Like, that's just not the best. Yeah, some of you guys really have the audacity to try to manifest things for you when you don't even know yourself. Like, how can you know what you want? How can you know what's best for you if you have not understood the basics of yourself? Like, if you don't know the things that take away your peace or how to protect your peace, how are you supposed to manifest a $3 million mansion on Zillow? The only thing that you need to be manifesting is alignment with your purpose and the path of least resistance.
I wish with all my heart to fly with dragons in a land apart.
Okay, so a lot of my life philosophies and spiritualities are rooted in Taoism with a sprinkle of Buddhism. That's why I am such a big supporter of the idea of alignment with your path and your purpose. And you need to have no dreams or aspirations, because when you aspire something or you have dreams for something, sometimes you could be casting your eyes on something that's ultimately not for you or not in alignment with your purpose. Some of you are out here trying to manifest things when you don't even know yourself. How are you going to manifest what's best for you if you don't even know you? First of all, you need to manifest alignment with whoever you are, knowing yourself, your self-growth, your whatever it is that you're in this life to heal from, whatever traumas or, you know, lessons you're meant to learn. Like, that's what you need to be manifesting. Focus on you first and not the things that you want. I mean, so sometimes the things that you want are things about you, but if you are going to manifest anything, manifest peace, okay? Because some of you guys are waking up choosing violence, and that is not going to help you get anywhere where you need to be. Whenever you're feeling violent, stop, think about those things. Why is this irritating? Is it because it's true and that's attacking my ego? Is it because this is a sore spot that I have not tended to a wound from? Are you going to give away your peace? Because you also need peace to be in alignment with your path. You need peace to be content with life. A lot of people are also out here trying to manifest happiness. Okay, this is just, bear with me, please, stay with me here, stay. Okay, I do not support, recommend, believe in manifesting happiness, because happiness is an imbalance. I know, okay, just, it's on one side, and I think that the universe, everything, life is just about balance and equilibrium and things happening in order to, you know, the universe has to be in balance. Happiness is all the way over here, and then you have the heavier emotions that are all the way over here, right? And I saw this quote one time, Taoist quote, clearly, and it was saying that basically the utmost level of, I don't know, what you want to do, the ultimate aim in life is to experience happiness and sadness without preference for either. What? So that is just the embodiment of balance, and I think it kind of has a little bit of Buddhist ringing in it when it's talking about non-attachment to things, right? Not being attached to the idea of happiness, or not being attached to the idea of sadness, or not being attached to the $3 million mansion or whatever else. You can like things, want things, etc., but not like feel attached to them, because I think that attachment honestly is also one of the things that's at the root of displeasure in life, because it's like you maybe have this something that you really want and you don't get it and it rocks your world in a bad way. It's like you're giving your peace away because you're focusing on something that you don't know whether or not is or isn't for you at the end of the day. Because again, even though we as humans are really smart and whatever, we can't see the whole picture, and it doesn't matter how hard we try. Like, that's just not, we don't know what's gonna happen, what's for us, what's not for us. I mean, sometimes we do, but anyways.
Hello there. I'm currently editing the video that you are watching, and this channel is a lot about me sharing my authentic self with you. And authentically speaking, I do not have the broadband to make this very interesting. I am still exhausted from having way too much human contact. It's been 4 days of solitary confinement. I've been sleeping a full 8 hours and I still have to nap in the middle of the day, and I'm still not back to my fully high functioning self. That's why this video is like a little bit drier than my usual stuff. I know I probably seem like I'm back to my regular self, but I'm not. I feel like I've been editing this video for the past 6 months because I've been listening to Resistance. More on that if you decide that's the rest of more on that if you decide that that's a rest of a conversation that you want to have. That's a conversation that you want to finish having. Let's try that again. You know, it's funny because I kind of recently started thinking, oh, maybe I'm not as introverted as I used to be. But then I get into these spaces of being absolutely, completely spent by having like too many interactions with humans. And I'm like, no, yeah, I'm still very much so an introvert. Like, I need to DIY for a little bit in order to be my best self. So anyways, that being said, I don't have the attention span to edit the rest of this video. I'm sure you wouldn't have the attention span to watch it, so we're just gonna have to postpone the rest of the conversations for another time. There are a lot of things that I mentioned. I mean, I start talking about like whether or not we have destiny or free will, and if you want to have those conversations, like if you want to hear about that, we can do that at another time. But for today, that's just gonna have to be canceled, postponed. I mean, you want to know about like, you know, how the other half of the video was, just let me know in the comments, and then I can respect you guys. I could probably like remix it into something else, you know, like when you get a box cake and then you add a little pudding mix into it to make it a little different, a little spice it up. So hopefully I'll be able to spice up those things later when I have fully recharged and returned to my high functioning self, because right now I'm like medium functioning. All these things about like also why you should be listening to Resistance and not forcing things, aka manifesting things that aren't for you. Like, so again, we can have that conversation at another day, but for today we just had to,
the ultimate picture of you know, the way things turns out, the way things turn out, or the serendipity or the unexpected events and turns that give us opportunity. Like, we don't know who is going to come into our life and give us an opportunity, or, you know, where an opportunity just might fall or a door open, etc. So anyways, that is what I mean about seeking out happiness in life. I know, again, it sounds really weird, counterintuitive, counterproductive, but I don't try to want to strive for living a life that's like all about happiness. It's about balance and contentedness for me in the middle, and that allows me to have more peace, and me being more at peace allows me more happiness, and like, you know, what we might consider happiness to be just being at peace with what is. It's not easy. It's not like I still don't feel, or that the things that are sad that happen or things that are heavy that they don't impact me, they do. It's just that I know how to sit with those emotions and navigate them, and I know that they pass, just like happiness comes and passes and sadness comes and passes. And ultimately it's about staying comfortable with the currents of life. That is another thing. Resistance is something that's so important to listen to, and a lot of times we don't want to listen to it. Like, we just have this culture of don't take no for an answer, and sometimes you really need to take no for an answer. Consent. I don't co-sign, I wouldn't retweet, I don't endorse that, because